let's get started. Today, we're going to go over this wave array problem. So given an array of integers, sort the array into a wave-like array and return it. So A1 greater than A2, less than or equal to A3. So it's like a wave. So which means my input would be an array of integers. So we only care about integers. The output will also be an array, but it is wave-like. So what that means is if it is 1, 2, 3, 4, it's going to turn to 2, 1, 4, 3. It seems like they are switching their position. So let's go to another example with so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 2, 1, 4, 3, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 1, 3, 6, 5. So also it's saying less lexicographical smallest. So the first one, you can put 3, 4, 5, 6 on the first because you need to be the lexicographical smallest. So 2 need to be here, and this is the smallest value in the array, and then you need a value that's greater than the value here. So only thing you can put is 4, and then 3, 6, 5. So it seems like it's switching their position though. The odd index or the even index swap with the odd index. So if that is the case, so let's go to the match part. So I haven't seen I've not seen this kind of one before. I think there's a for loop out there. If it's a swapping, there's a for loop that goes through the whole array. And then let's go to the planning. So first of all, so in this cases, I have listed out here, it's all sorted. If it's not sorted, it will be kind of complicated. So the first step I want to do is sort out the array. And then I can for loop. So to swap the value of odd and even index one at a time until the end of the array. So we swap these two until the end of the array. Swap these two. That's the end of the array. So So let's define a function. So wave array, if you put into an list. So the first thing is start array. So just call the default sort function of Python. So for loop for I in range. So I'm going to start with index 0. And since I'm going to swap the even with the odd, so the n is the length minus 1. So I'm not going, so I will within the bounds. The step is 2. So I'm going to swap these two. I plus 1 is equal to I plus 1. I. So I'm going to return whole list. What is happening here? Oh, return. So I'm going to define main function. I'm going to, for example, put this input here, and then I'm going to sort it out. I'm going to print it out. So wait for wait list if it's equal to main function. Run it and see whether it's the same. Yeah, it's the same. So basically it's switching the odd and even index. So first sort it out. So this is sort it out, and then swap. So the first two is going to swap, and then the index 2 and 3 is swapped. So on and so forth. So for this method, the time complexity would be n log n because I use the sort function which is n log n time complexity. And for the for loop here, it's going to loop through n over 2 times. So this is O of n time complexity. And then together they are n log n time complexity. And for the space complexity, since I'm modifying the original array, so the space complexity is O of 1. And that's it.